Were you a bit of a closet fan, though? Were you worried to tell people at school that you liked him?
I told more of the girls than I did the boys. Because the girls, if you were David, yeah, I love David Cassidy. You like David Cassidy? Yeah, I do. I really like David Cassidy. But I think he just had a really great voice. I mean, and the songs were good. That was the other thing, sort of, could it be forever? I mean, just beautiful. And he had that little sort of vibrato in his voice, and top artist.
So he had the Wrecking Crew playing on those songs, which is great. If you've got the top musicians, the top session musicians in California, that's going to help. They're good people writing the songs, a bit like the Monkees. I'm not a singer, I'm not a musician. What was so great about his voice? I know he's got a nice voice, but you being a singer could tell me why.
Well, How Can I Be Sure? How Can I Be Sure? Which was a cover of a band.
Rascals.
The Rascals. Thank you very much. Alex, I knew you were going to get that one. And the Rascals. I did a cover of that on a swing album I did of Passing Strangers. It's the transition, the vocal transition is big, and it's quite a difficult song to sing. And when you hear David Cassidy singing it, you realise how good a voice he had, and he really did. And I just love the tone of his voice. I think he had the whole thing about singing, okay, is not how many twiddles you can do, not how wonderfully you can sing, not how technical you are. It's when you put a record on, do you know who's singing the song? And a David Bowie record, as soon as you put that on the turntable, you knew it was him, just as you did with Mark Bolan, David Bowie and Brian Ferry. And that's, for me, is what makes a singer.
Interesting. Did you follow his career with much interest? So, there was Daydreamer, there were other number ones.
I've got the singles, I've got them.
Yeah?
And I got, and the one I always loved was the B-side of, I think it was Could It Be Forever, and it was Storybook Love. It's a storybook love, and it's all.
I don't know that one.
Apparently, that's a brilliant song. It's a great, even the B-sides were good.
I'll Meet You Halfway. Do you know I'll Meet You Halfway?
I don't know that one.
I'll Meet You Halfway. It's better than No Way. I have to play that in a moment.
We'll have to find that one, definitely.
Yeah, but then in 75, he signs a deal with RCA and he does I Write the Songs, has a big hit with that. First person in Britain to have a big hit with it. But he does a brilliant version of the Beach Boys' Darling, and he's backed up by the guys from the Turtles.
Yeah.